Hey friends, Breckman79 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Torment. In the last episode, we found another new companion here. Ignus, the Flaming Torch. Why don't we talk to this guy, see what his deal is. Flames curl around Ignus's throat, and a tongue of flame streams from behind the blackened teeth. Yes. Ignus, what happened to make you this way? This way? A small pocket of flesh on Ignus's cheek pops and runs in a steaming trickle down his jaw. This way Ignus always was. But you look human, or at least you look like you were human once. Ignus twists, hunching his head forward as his body spins slowly above the ground. The effect is much like a fiery whirlwind, thermal streaming off his body and distorting the air around him. Still Ignus, always Ignus. Okay, something else. I had some other question. As you open your mouth to speak, Ignus suddenly whirls on you. You are forced to choke back your words as the heat from the frame floods over you. Ignus, might you be sparks in bodies, always seeking to rise? Sparks in bodies? What do you mean? All things burn inside. Ignus's head cranes back and throws his arms wide. Spirals of flame and heat traveling up his arms. Only need to be kindled with the flames to become Ignus. So might you have been Ignus. So, which one should actually, if you end up trying to kindle the flames, end up killing them? Or so you're saying everyone has the potential to become like you with the right spark. Yes. Ignus grins, cocking his head to one side. Ashes falling from his skull and being swept up in the flaming wreath that surrounds him. Okay. Other question. Your heart jumps as Ignus soars several feet into the air, and his jaw tears open, fiery trails spilling forth like a nest of snakes. No more talking questions, silence. But I wish to speak of flames, Ignus, and of burning. Your words are like oil, and you watch them fill Ignus's eyes, fanning the flames you see there. Flames? Ignus drifts down slightly, the heat around him rising, as if in interest. Speak, Ignus will listen. Interesting. I like where this question's going, but let's start with this one. What were you doing in the smoldering corpse bar? For a moment, you don't think Ignus has heard you, when suddenly the fires in his eyes dim slightly, and he gives a soft hiss. Cinders and ash dancing at the edges of his jaw. Ignus once knew nothing of flames. Yes? Once Ignus knew nothing of flames. He said small fires, tiny flames, tiny flickerings, small bits of flame. Ignus hisses again, ashes and fiery motes drifting from the ruin of his mouth. The fires grew. Ignus set fires in their streets, and lit the fires of anger in their hearts. You speak, but Ignus doesn't seem to hear you. He seems to be somewhere else, as if reliving the memory through his words. Against your will, you stop and listen. They sought to punish Ignus, the small flies from the hive. They wished to see Ignus burn after Ignus set fire to the streets. Tiny magelings, hedge wizards, rune casters, tiny sparks of magic came to punish
Ignus for hurting their loved ones. They sentenced Ignus to burn, made Ignus a torch, a spitting flame. Burning, burning. It was justice, they said. Justice.
You watch mesmerized as Ignus begins slowly turning again, as he did above the grill in the smoldering corpse.
But it was not a sentence. There's so much flames and pain that there is no pain. There is light and heat, and the flesh runs as tallow across my bones. And the first time Ignus is pleased.
Ignus stops his rotation and his gaze falls upon you. As it does, the fires in his eyes flare, and a charred grin splits his features, the flesh crackling and bubbling as it melts and streams across his face. Ignus wears the face of all hells, of flames, and his next words are spoken like a death sentence, not only for you, but for everyone, everywhere.
When the plains burn, and all life is torches, then Ignus shall at last be at peace.
Okay, we can talk about some other flaming, burning things.
Flames?
Ignus's voice crackles as if in interest.
Speak, Ignus will listen.
Alright. Ignus, you're master of the art. Can you teach me any of your powers? Por favor.
Cygnus once knew much. No longer. Ignus burns in suffering. Ignus learns.
A tiny flame gusts from his mouth like laughter, and a stream of embers spits forth.
Suffer, learn.
I am willing to suffer for such knowledge. I mean, it's not like I'm not suffering as it is with all these deaths and rebirths and the never-ending, As you are about to speak the words, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull. And you are suddenly struck with the certainty that the knowledge Ignus has to teach may permanently scar you. But you don't know how you know this. I mean, can't get any worse. I am willing to suffer such knowledge.
Suffer.
Flames flicker eagerly across the edges of Ignus's mouth, spiraling up along the melted ruin of his face.
Burn?
Pieces of
self are burned away. Ignus may still teach much.
I wish to learn, Ignus. Can you teach me some of the art?
Where flames once burned, one may send them again.
Before you can react, Ignus's claw lashes out and clutches your finger, and with a greedy hiss, he burns it. And through the searing pain, you close your eyes and scream. Ouch. Max HP decreased permanently, but I gained 6,000 experience. You force your eyes open to see the burning mass of your hand from where Ignus touched it. He floats above, uncaring, cradling your finger, then snaps the tip off, leaving just the base. He hisses, cinders and ash drifting from his mouth, and he flicks the charred remains of your finger back at you.
Ugh! What did you do?
Updated my journal.
Teachings.
Ignus cackles in the sound now strangely painful to your ears.
To learn, one must suffer.
I wish to learn more. What exactly did he teach me?
Suffer?
Flames begin to... Same as before. I wish to learn, Ignus. Can you teach me some more of your art? I'm guessing I'm just going to keep losing max HP doing this.
Yes.
Before you can react, Ignus... Left hand, and with a mad cackle and a greedy hiss, he burns it. And through the searing pain, you close your eyes and scream yet again. Ooh, 3. 12,000 experience, though. You force your eyes open to see the burning mass of your hand where Ignus touched it. Only a blackened stump remains, twitching, blood streaming from it. Ignus seems oblivious to your pain. His attention is devoted to your severed hand, which he is holding, admiring it like a trophy. Ignus, give me back my hand. Ignus ignores you. You watch as flames from his hands encircle your severed hand like a wreath, slowly burning the last remains of your flesh from it, like a sculptor, until only the fused bone remains. He gives a long, low hiss and then flings his creation back to you. You manage to catch it in your remaining hand. You notice the flesh of your severed hand is re-knitting itself, slowly, painfully. It looks like it's regrowing. What did you do?
Updated my journal.
D-Genes, Ignus cackles, the sound now strangely painful to your ears. To learn, one must suffer. I can just keep on going. Oh my goodness. Although I don't know exactly what he's teaching me. Well, let's go one more. Wish to learn more. Huh. Ignus hurls himself into the air, leaving a hissing flame trail as he rises. No more. Pieces of self are burned away. Sickness. Yet no more sharing will Ignus teach. Oh, I can give him one of my eyes. Or a strip of my intestines. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's have him make some sausage out of my intestines and hope for the best. Ooh, 24,000. Ignus cocks his head as you hold up your intestines. Then he suddenly swoops in and snatches it from your grasp. Holding it, he strings between two hands like rope, and he hisses to himself. You watch the intestines steam as he holds them, turning black, and you feel a slow, burning pain in your abdomen. Ignus strings out the intestines, handspan by handspan, and as he lets each length fall from his grasp, it starts rotating around him like a spiral, snaking in a slow pattern, each portion being roasted by his flames. Remember, sausage. There seems to be some dancing pattern to the way the flames are touching the strip of intestines, slowly blackening them, until it looks like a long string of charred meat. I could go for some bratwurst right now. The burning in your abdomen makes you wince, but it's nothing compared to the pain you felt when Ignus charred the other portions of your body. You watch your burning guts spiral in Ignus's flames, then suddenly they gutter out, and they fall into Ignus's hands. He gives a hiss and throws them to you. Much powers and an immortal's organs. Well, take the charred intestines.
Updated my journal.
You hold your charred intestines in your hand. They look like a blackened rope. Ignus hovers above them. Tiny motes of ash drifting from his burning, emaciated frame. Man, how much more can I take? I am willing to suffer for more knowledge. Can you teach me any more? Apparently so. I can give you my eyeball. Here you go. Ignus lashes out again, his finger like a spear, but he doesn't strike for the eye that you can remove. Instead, he impales your other eye. There's no pain for a moment, only surprise. Then you scream, as Ignus lets loose a stream of flames into your socket. They seem to eat into your skull, and the hiss of burning flesh fills your nostrils and smoke clouds your vision.
I feel stronger.
Okay. Ooh, I leveled up. -2. You force your eyes open through your bloodied vision, yet only one eye opens, and you can barely make out Ignus hovering in the air in front of you. his hands cupping a small orb of flame in his hands. Your eye, seemingly untouched by the heat. As you watch, his hands cover the eye, and you feel a second burning pain in your eye socket. And suddenly, even through the searing pain, you can see correctly again. Ignus opens his hand, and within it, you can see the ruined mass of your eyeball, barely recognizable. Yet, your eye is still in its socket. He cackles, and with a breath of flame, the eyeball rises from his grasp and drifts over to you, like a flake of ash in the air. Take the eyeball, your eyeball.
Updated my journal.
Tiny snakes of flame spiral from Ignus's ruined sockets, traveling up past his charred skull. More teachings. The two snakes of flame circle around behind him, then flare to torches in his hands. More sufferings. Okay, what else can we do? I think that's it. Anything else we can ask him? Flames? I guess that's it. Let your dreams be filled with flames, Ignus. Oh. What is this? No, speak, Ignus howls, and the air around you twists again from the sheer amount of heat. Speak of flames, speak of the burning. I don't want to keep talking to him. We need to get this ball rolling. Ignus, have you ever felt a building of flame, the flames licking the edges of the timbers, blackening the wood beneath, watching the heat peel the paint from the walls, thatch crackling, and the smell of burning straw? Oh, okay, I'll take the experience. As you speak, the crackling of the flames around Ignus' frame ebbs, as if the flames themselves are listening to your words. When you finish, Ignus hisses softly, and the flames in his eyes have dimmed, as if he is lost in a memory. Yes. We'll speak later then, Ignus. Stay calm in the meantime. Alright. We gotta level up, so let's deal with that. What is my health right now? 80 hit points. Okay, well I got 3 back. Better memorization. Saving throws, -1, -1, -1. Why do I have this penalty? What do we go for? Oh man, I can still boost wisdom to 20? Do I want to keep going higher? Or do I want to go for charisma? What to pick? I mean, I think the last time we either dumped it into wisdom to get up to the genius level. What does it say we are? Yep. Passes that of mortal men. 20 intelligence. What does it say average? Still average. Let's just go with that. Okay, so what do I have in my friends? Chromatic orb. Power of 1. What did this do? That's fine, I guess. Then we're level 3? Still need that. Oh, okay, I'll take both of those. Eyeball. Looks like it's seen better days. The question is, what did all those things do? Oh. Oh, I got something. Ignus's eye. Usable only by good creatures. Allows user to copy Ignus's terror spell. Okay.
It's in my spell book.
Did I get anything else useful? Ignus's innards. Infernal shield. A fraction of his infernal power. Huh. Doesn't really...
It's in my spell book.
Okay. Ooh, the hand. Infernal orb.
It's in my spell book.
Where's the finger? Finger. Ignus's charm. Seeking flames.
It's in my spell book.
Talk to item. Oh. Teach them evil. Am I still considered neutral? Yeah. Let's take a look at these spells. Rats. Why couldn't one of them been a level 4? There's one. Fiery shield that bestows 150 normal fire resistance. Magical fire resistance. Lasts 5 seconds. Not very long. Ooh. Fleeing terror, huh? Magical orb of fire. I summon it. Normal attack roll. Oh, that's not so bad. I kind of like that better than... definitely that. What did this do? Store rest and armor points. Gives strength bonus. How much does this one do? Cannot bestow a strength of 19 or greater. 60 minutes per level. That's quite a long time. 30 minutes per level. But... I see. 1d4. Whoop. Armor. Missile of Patience. Could this spell be any more useless? Cried Elenek, mage of Amnar, the bane of mages everywhere. Could this be a practical joke of an archmage or living disproof of the old prime material axiom that good things come to those who wait? It does. I don't know what it does. Huh. What about this? Seeking Flames grant all enemy targets in a 50-foot radius -1 to attacks and -1 to their saving throws for 30 seconds. Okay. Alright, how much money do I have? Okay, let's get to an exit. I think we're going to make a quick trip to the Market. Not market. Where was that? Lower ward?
So what are you, Mort? You've never said.
Huh. Oh, Grace is talking to Mort.
Me? I'm the head of Vecna.
Lenny. Oh, okay. Well, I went to the wrong.
All right.
Lenny still won't talk to me. Did we ever figure out what we were supposed to do with this thing? It's... There's not like there's a door around here, is there? Oh, what's this? Oh. Can't determine. Siege tower, yep. Let's give it a good once over, shall we? No. Signs of age. I mean, it kind of looks like you could go inside? No? Does it not have... Did we ever go in there? The siege tower. Marketplace. I mean, that's where we want to go. Just...
They're right over here. Step right up.
Don't see anything, don't see anything. Wait a minute, what's that?
Done.
Oh. Garbage. Spoon, pile of crap. Don't know what that's for. Oh, I guess you can't go into it. Oh no.
Done. Done.
Ah!
All right.
Guys. Give me a hand.
I'm gone. All right.
This thing will not burn. It's not working on this thing.
Immune? Oh, it's only gonna take magic weapons?
I'm gone.
Anna, where are you?
This thing will not burn. It's not working on this. It's not working
Okay,
on
good.
this. It's not working on this thing. This thing will not burn. It's not working on this thing. It's not working on this thing.
There we go. 400 damage, that's pretty good. So what does this thing actually do? I mean, if it's on my map, that... What was this? Print shop.
Get your slave over here! Two for the price of one!
Oh, whatever. Alright. I think this was the guy. Show me your wares.
I like that.
Spiked knuckles, wooden club. Actually, what kind of weapons does our friend here use? I have no idea. Does he use any? Or is he purely magic? Some magical teeth for Morty wouldn't be such a bad idea. No, wrong one. Okay, Cinder. Come on. Okay. Yes, spells. No. Knock spell. Hold undead. Unbearable derisive laughter. Pure touch. Force missiles. Remove curse. That's it? What do we got here? Shroud from shadows, no. Force missiles. Wait, what level is this? Ooh, level 4. Successfully hit the target for 2 to 8 points of damage regardless of saving throw. Explodes with a concussive blast that does 1 point of damage per level of the caster with a 3-foot radius. Saving throw is made, concussive damage is negated. Wizard creates 1 missile at 7th plus an additional missile every 2nd level after 7th for a max of 7 plus. Can do pretty decent amount of damage. Maybe. How many does it you initially come with? Huh. Let's buy it.
It's in my spell book.
Okay. Two force missiles. Excellent.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. Your path is mine.
Good officers.
Done.
Don't attack me.
Done. All right.
Who's this person? Huh. Tattoos. They follow Dakon's movements. Oh yeah. Dakon does not wish me to speak with her.
I hear your words.
What happens if you just make Dakon
I shall
go
serve.
for a walk?
Done.
You are not yet known to me. Know that I have no words for you. Farewell. Huh.
All right.
Okay. Oh yeah, there was something we need to do up here. The Foundry. Where was that? Here,
Done.
wasn't it?
Thing's locked.
Okay. You see a burly, bored-looking guard. State your business, please. I'm here to pick up an order. I have the receipt, right? Yes, sir. May we see your receipt? Yup. Thank you, sir. The clerk you seek holds office on the southern wall of the Foundry. Thank you for your patronage. He opens the gate for you. Sweet.
All right. I'm gone.
Oh,
I'm gone.
what do we got here? Nothing, nothing.
All right.
Oh, that one's truly.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? They let me in, but
Lungs
now
feel
what?
like a chimney.
All right. I'm gone.
Wait, what am I missing here? Is it in my journal? Oh. Into the Great Foundry. Yeah, I'm in, but now what? Oh.
All right.
Okay, you guys don't know anything. Foundry worker. Suppose I could talk to one of these guys. You see a drab hiver hauling crates around. You can't even tell this poor sod's sex. What do you want from me? A couple answers, please. Ask away. Who are you? Why? You with the takers? I already paid my taxes. Takers? Who? You know, the taxman of the city. What are you, clueless? I have to get back to work.
Done. All right.
I wonder what exactly they're making here. Molten steel or something.
All right.
Possible door there. Big door there.
Done.
Okay, a couple people got some names here, so let's check them out. You see a short woman with slight horns in her forehead and ears that curve sharply back on her skull. She smells faintly of sulfur, even over the reek of the foundry's fires. Greetings, what can I do for you? I don't think I need her to tell me where that is. Who are you? I am Melissa Teald, supervisor for this area being the main foundry area of the Great Foundry, where much of our current public work takes place. The foundry is larger than this, of course, but we have a large contract we're working on, and we've been sworn to secrecy, so most of the work area is off limits. My apologies. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, wow. I need to get in that guarded room back there. I'd love to help you, but only the real high-ups can authorize that. You have to speak to Keldor about that. Okay, good to know. I need to use the forge. Certainly, just make sure you have the proper items for it. Protection from the flames, tongs, hammer, and of course, your iron ore. Where would I get those? If you can't find them lying around somewhere, then you'll have to go buy them from the clerk. For a nominal price, of course. I'd like a tour. Ordinarily, there's nothing I'd like better. Sadly, right now we're a little busy. Come back in a year or two, and I'll be happy to provide one. And we already know what's going on. We've taken a huge and very, very secret contract, one that has taken up practically all our resources. We maintain a smaller operation for the day-to-day items for our other orders. But right now, the Foundry is devoted to fulfilling our contract. Don't bother asking about it, because I won't tell you. Okay, something else. what exactly do the Godsmen stand for? This is both a communal and individual faction, and there are variations on the theme depending on whom one speaks with. But the basic gist of it is that life, nay, all existence itself is a test of sorts. All things that arise test us, and how we react determines how we move closer to the true understanding of everything. We seek the truth behind the multiverse, and it's apparent to us that ours is the right way. I can join? How many things can I join at once? Or am I limited to joining one at a time? How can I join? Go speak to Kelder of Durian in the meeting hall, through the door to the right wall. Oh, okay. Where can I... He already told me that. That's fine. Where was the other person?
All right,
Stop
done.
moving. Tilden. You see a slab-stomached man with thick arms and a scraggly beard. He smells as if he hasn't washed in ages, and his breath doesn't do much for your breakfast. He's in the process of ordering around subordinates as you approach him, and he deals a quick cuff to the ear of one of them. He turns to face you, hitching up his belt. What do you want? Can I ask some questions? Who are you? Filden the Grey, supervisor for the yard. My job it is to make sure my laborers get their jobs done, to make sure people like you don't distract them. They work little enough as it is, the little sods, and they manage to lose the rest of the day in idleness if I weren't here. I'm tough, but I'm fair. Ask anyone. Why did he call you the Grey? Because I'm covered in soot most of the time from these blasted furnaces. It's a nickname my laborers have given me, out of affection, no doubt. No doubt. That's right, they do. They know if they don't, they'll get what's coming to them. Okay, something else? Tell me about the Godsmen. They took me in and trained me to be what I am today, and I got to thank them for that. They took my raw talent and shaped it into skill, I tell you. I'm a favorite of the Factals. Factals? And someday he'll show everyone just how important I am to this organization. They tell me that everyone has godliness in them. It's true for me. I think I'm closer than most folks, to tell the truth. That gives me the right to act like a god, and to expect total devotion from my inferiors. I'm learning to take power and move mountains with belief in myself. When I rule the cosmos, you can bet I'll remember every one of the Burks who stood in my way. Yeah, that's interesting. I need to use the forge. Can you give me some more? He looks you up and down carefully, considering, and says, "You want to be a smith, eh?" Says, "Oh, can't say the fire do much to skin like that. Take it then. And don't get in the way of my workers. Good day, sir." Okay. He gave us a chunk of ore? Indeed he did.
I'm gone.
Okay, this is probably the clerk's office. Sarosa. And another door. And a stairs. Okay. You see a young woman. As you approach her eyes stare directly into yours. You get the uncomfortable feeling that she's not just examining your eye color. Her gaze seems to penetrate far deeper than that. "Greetings, stranger. How goes your day?" "Well enough. I would like you to answer some questions for me." "What answers do you seek, half-man?" "Interesting. Why are you calling me half-man?"
Updated my journal.
"I call you half-man because I cannot see your spirit. All other mortals who pass through my life show their spirits to me as a shining spark or a smoldering ember. You show nothing at all. I call you half-man because I cannot see your spirit as I see those of others. Whether this is because you have no soul, or because you have transcended, I cannot say, one way or another. You are but a half a man. What the other half is, I cannot say." Okay. Who are you? I am Sarosa, daughter of Sandaz, one of the factors of the Godsmen. Questions? Tell me of your family. My brother Saros is a child of the Foundry, yet I fear he has never embraced the philosophy of the believers of the Source. My father is a factor here, and his travels have led him far from the Foundry and into the realms most mortals never even dream of achieving. Tell me more of your brother. Saros is a brash, impulsive lad, easily given over to his manhood. He is eager to prove himself the equal of anything on the plains, full of the aggression of youth. I believe he feels himself more sensate than Godsman, further vindicating my belief that the sensates are the most immature of all the factions of Sigil. Why are they most immature? Why are they most immature? Because, like children, they do not understand that there is more beyond the world of the senses, beyond what one can see, hear, taste, touch, and smell. Look around you. You're in the outer planes. This is belief made solid, but that does not mean that this seemingly rough matter can be comprehended by the senses. This is belief. No mere physicality can match it. I see. Speak of other matters to me. I guess nothing. Farewell. Okay, let's take a look in here.
I'm gone.
What have we here? Foundry Smith. Everyone's a Smith. Oh, there is her brother. Let's chat him up. You see a sandy-haired youth. He is on the cusp between adolescence and adulthood, and from his eyes it looks like he is trying to be as adult as possible without having the slightest idea how. In other words, he seems innocent. Hey, stranger, what can I do you for? Can you answer some questions for me? Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm Saros. I grew up around here. Got to run through the Foundry, playing with stuff. I like pretty much everyone here, except for Tilden. He keeps saying I'm not raised right and that my father is a poor parent. All I know is that Tilden's the biggest sod I ever met. Some more questions. Tell me about the Great Foundry. I grew up here. I played in the main Foundry area and ran through the barracks. It stinks, and it's loud, and people can be like Tilden, but it's still home for me. Okay, something else. Tell me about the people. They're smiths and workers. I think they mean well, but they're also earnest and boring. They need to liven themselves up a bit, like, say, the sensates. Sensates! You like the sensates, huh? They know how to live life. They know what it's all about. Not like these people. They keep pretending there's some big noble purpose to it all. But I don't see it. My sister says that life is more than our senses show, but I don't see how she knows that, since all she knows is through her senses. I just don't get why people make this stuff up. Technically we know who she is. Sarosa? She can just look at someone and see what needs adding and what needs taking away. I don't know how she does it. My father always said it was something about her ascending to another level. He says she was born a Godsman. Okay. Well, I guess that's everything. Ah, Keldor. But he doesn't seem like the clerk. What about up? We can come back here. Oh. Who is this girl? You see a severe woman with flaming red hair pulled back tight, giving her face a stretched, nervous look. She appears to be deep in thought. At your approach, she glances up and says, "Can I help you with something?" "Yeah, I had some questions." "What do you want?" "Tell me about the Great Foundry." She stifles a yawn. You can ask almost anyone else here about the Foundry, and you'll get the same answer. What makes you think I'll give one that's any different? Ask another question. Tell me of the project you're working on. Tell you about the project we've sworn our lives to complete and defend? No, I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Let's just say it's powerful. It'll be worth the effort we've put into it. Okay, fine. Something else, then. Tell me about some other people? The other people here? Well, you've got the brilliant but eccentric Niflxander, the Githzeri outcast woman Kalera, Tilden the Grey, whose heart is much less ambiguous than his name, Keldor the Factor, Sandoz the Factor, the 2 children of Sandoz, Supervisor Smiths, and a host of others. They'll all pass me by at some one point or another, and frankly, I haven't made that much of an effort to get to know them. They work for me or they don't, and that's about as much as I care, I'm afraid. I'm rather devoted to my work. Alright. Other questions? I guess that's all we're gonna get out of her. We can check out these doors, though. Huh. Oh, it's like a library. Okay.
I'm gone.
Nothing.
I'm gone.
Well, that was important.
All right.
Let's try this
Done.
other one. Come on.
Done. I'm gone.
Ah, come on. Surely they can't all be empty.
I'm gone. All right.
Oh, there we go.
Done. I'm gone.
Okay. Maybe this is the entrance into the,
Locked.
I'm gone.
It is locked.
Oh. Where did our friend run off to? No. She was right there.
Done. All right. Done.
In here? Okay. Ah, okay. Something else there, too. Let's see what this is about. You see a wizened old man with trembling hands and a cunning face. He looks you over carefully and speaks. Have I seen you before? You seem familiar to me somehow. From where? Do you remember where? Not so fast, lad. It takes a while for the mind to warm up to a task like this. I lived a long time and seen a lot more faces in that time, and it ain't so easy to remember. Memory's a fleeting thing, and that's some ye can bank on. Before replying, you mutter, "Tell me about it, lad." Can you tell me who you are? Me? I'm Nadalin, Godsman, fighter extraordinaire. He sighs. At least I used to be. Now I'm a clerk in the Foundry, breathing in the sooty air and hastening my dying days along. Well, that's a pity. I had some other questions. I'm here to pick up an item. Do you have a receipt? You need a receipt or I can't give you anything. Why, yes I do. The old man takes the receipt from you and scrutinizes it carefully. This thing's over 100 years old. How'd you come by it? I left it for myself, but I got busy. 40,000. That's a good one, lad. I'll just bet you were busy. He laughs to himself. He passes over his armload. Here you go. Treat this work with care, you hear? That I will. You mentioned having seen me before. Do you remember where? Tell me who you are. Same as before. Pick up some gear for the forge. You're wanting to be a smith now, eh, lad? Very well. You'll need an apron, 10 copper, some tongs, another 10, and a hammer, which will be 20. That comes to, let me see, 50 copper. That comes to 40 copper, old man. Maybe, I'm sorry, but that sounds more like 40 copper to me. What am I thinking? Of course it is. I tell you, memory is an insidious thing. That it is. Give me the stuff. Don't forget to pick up some ore from Tilden if you're wanting to work the forge. He's a miserly bastard, but he's the only person to get ore from. Guess I'm just wanting to see her smiling face. Bless ye, son. And now, if you'll excuse me, I had some other windows to look out.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Ooh.
I will hear you.
Cool, level ups. 2 hit points. Then somebody else? Nope.
Done.
What about this over here?
Done.
There's just a room with nothing in it.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Okay, tongs. Curious ironwork. This is a shimmering piece of filigreed metalwork that you picked up in the Great Foundry. It looks almost gauzy. Sharp edges protrude from it. You have no idea what to do with it right now. But it must be important if you left it behind for yourself. Identify. Let's burn my spell. Unfolding portal. This is a shimmering piece. All you need to do to activate it is to find the proper key. Use? Huh. You unfold the shimmering metal. It seems strangely quiescent. You get the feeling that it's lying dormant until the portal key is near it. Curious.
I'm gone.
Okay, there she is. Questions. I need to use the forge. Okay, now that I have the item, maybe here?
I'm gone. All right.
Let's see what he says. Here we go. You step up to the forge. The heat is incredible. What do? Use it. The fire is throwing off an incredible amount of heat, but thanks to your protection, you are able to withstand it without any damage. Would you like to work the forge? Sure. What would you like to do first? Ugh. Ready the tongs? Hammer on the anvil. Pick up the ore. Huh. Okay, let's try ready the tongs. You hold the tongs in a firm grip as the sweat pours from you. What would you like to do now? Okay, pick up the ore with the tongs and hold it in the flames. The ore softens rapidly, soon becoming soft enough to work. Your hands grow slick with sweat. Place the softened ore on the forge and work it into shape. Ah. What would you like to forge? Two-handed hammer, battle axe, something small and dangerous, a stiletto. But is this going to be... I mean, this is obviously a weapon for the Nameless One himself. Can't use either one of those. I guess just this. A stiletto. A quick, easy weapon. One that'll get you away from this inferno much sooner. Are you sure you want a stiletto? No, I'm not sure. Because, I mean, if I make something else that's really nice, I can always just sell it. I'll have to think about that. I mean, unless somebody knows something good to do with this. Make a weapon for myself or a weapon to sell. Let's just say I'm done for now. We can come back later. That leaves just the guy that runs this whole show.
I'm gone.
Keldor here. You see a sturdy man who looks like he's just bursting with vitality. His face is tanned and lined, and his black beard is beginning to show hints of white. Hail, stranger, and well met. What can I do for you this fine day? Question time. Who are you? He smiles broadly. My friend, I am Keldor of Durian, one of the factotums of the Godsmen, and nominally in charge of this place while our true high-ups are gone in conclave. Can you tell me about the faction? He smiles, his face creasing in wrinkles. What would you like to know about us? Oh boy. What are the beliefs of this faction? We believe that the universe is a giant testing ground, a place where we prove ourselves through a series of tests. These tests continue throughout our life and throughout your many lives. Each step in each day may well be a test for you, and your reward in the next life depends on how well you learn your lessons in this life. We believe that a body learns from experience, and that experience extends through your lives, making you into something greater than just a single life. Alright, so what's the point of it all? We're not entirely sure. After all, we haven't gotten to the end of it yet, have we? The best we can figure is that we muddle through our lives, seeking to find the answers that are right for us, and in the end, we move on to godhood and beyond. What waits there is anybody's guess. Keep going. So life is a test. We take the test. When we pass, we move on to a new form. This might be the form of an Archon, or a fiend, or of a power. The choices we make in this life, as always, help chart our course. Whether we have free will or not is still under debate. He smiles. Of course, I'm on the side of the free will people. I hate thinking that my choices have already been made for me. Okay, something else. Who are the faction's enemies? We don't have any enemies per se. Still, there are some who oppose our beliefs. The bleak cabal scoff at the idea that we evolve towards something more perfect. I figure that if they don't think there's a point, they might as well get over it. like the Dustmen ought to. The Dustmen think that life is an illusion, preparing for the big death, and our belief champions the cause of life. They promote death, we celebrate life. What could be more opposed? Okay. What do you do anyway? We run the Great Foundry. We also run Harbinger House, where we train folks who seem to be the powers in training. Bashers who've demonstrated some sort of special ability that sets them apart from the normal mortals. Some say we do it because we want power on our side, but the truth is, we do it because we figure that's part of our tests as well. We do our best to make sure every creature faces up to its responsibilities. We want to see the multiverse move on. Why are you named as you are? That's a good question. Our real name is the Believer of the Source, because we believe all life springs from a pure primal source, but because we believe that all creatures have the potential for godliness within them, it's only natural that our nickname would be the Godsman. What do I get for being in the faction? Well, aside from access to our excellent foundry, room and board for you and your friends, special items and spells, and a more favorable reaction from most folks we'll meet on the street, there's not much to recommend us. Not much. Of course, if you're planning on being with us merely for the benefits, I'd have to counsel against it. Right. Something else. I would like to see the secret project. Oh, I see. I bet if you join the Godsman, you get to see the secret project. He smiles. Friend, I can't give that to you until you prove yourself as a friend of the Godsman. Answer a few more questions. I guess that's it. Interesting. So very similar to how the Sensates, I can only see their orbs when I joined. If I join them, then I can see their secret project. Interesting. If I do that, I wonder if I can anytime just go back and rejoin the Sensates, if I can pronounce it correctly, or if it's just like a one-time thing. For one, I should make sure that if I am going to change and it's a permanent kind of thing, you can't go back, I make sure that I go visit their store if they have one and pick up any items that I'm not going to be able to get otherwise. Anyway. Oh, okay. Looks like we're out of time. I didn't quite notice that. We'll pick this up next time, guys, and as I figure out what we're going to do next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.